My friends, you got to dumb it down to amp it up. It's true. Our marketing messages are too fancy. We have got to bring it down a notch. I'm Jennifer Maxwell. I'm a connection strategist and a clarity coach, helping coaches and creatives reduce all that excess noise, bringing your messaging and your marketing down to a singular focus so that you can increase that influence, income, and impact that you want to have in your business. So let's talk marketing messages today. A lot of the work that we do in our branding and on our website includes obviously writing, right? That marketing piece. Now, I'm not a marketing specialist, but I do understand people and I know how to connect with them. And the biggest challenge that many businesses face is this elevated language that we love to use. And why do we love it? We love it because we think it makes us sound smarter, right? We want to attract those big clients because people with money obviously are smarter. We think that, right? So we equate elevated language with a higher caliber of client. But that is not so. We need to get back to that baseline of problem solving. When someone is on the hunt to solve their problem, they don't necessarily want to read all your flowery words. We mince our words far too much to be able to attract that client quickly. The people that do well, or the businesses and companies and brands that do well, are the ones that can communicate the clearest and the quickest. And if we are using a lot of words and flowery language, I guarantee we are not attracting, we are repelling anyone that wants to work with us. So what are some things you can do? One of the things that you want to think about is maximizing your language to a grade 8 level. I would say even less. I know it sounds crazy, right? But people are looking, they're on the hunt and they're looking for simple statements. Think of how you can create your message in essentially a bumper sticker. How concise can you make it? So you need to reduce the amount of sentences that, first of all, the amount of sentences you have, but also the length of sentences. If it's really long and you have commas and ongoing thoughts and threads, you need to cut it down. What is the simplest way you can communicate that? I remember back in university, I had a professor who would write these massive paragraphs. I remember thinking, how long is this sentence? I actually counted one time. I took this one, just an average sentence he would use. It was 35 words long. So that was just a singular sentence. Don't do that. You need to reduce your messaging down to really short, bite-sized sentences that your reader can grasp quickly. Second of all, again, it sounds crazy, but words that have less syllables. You don't want, it sounds fancy, but it isn't getting your message across. And that's a really critical point, because if it sounds like a big fancy word, it might be over somebody's head. Or not that it's over their head, but they are wasting too much brain power trying to decipher your fancy message. So those are two critical things that I think you need to consider when you're writing your copy. Is it clear? Is it concise? And thirdly, don't add jargon, like business jargon that people may not know. SME. What the heck is an SME? Well, if I stop and think about it, it's a small, medium enterprise. I don't have time for that. Just write small business in there, because I'm trying to understand the problem you solve. It doesn't make you sound smarter. It actually intimidates the reader to think, I'm not sure this person can help me. They don't actually get me. So those are your 3 takeaways today. Remember to reduce your language down to a grade 8 level or less. Use shorter sentences, use words with less syllables, and finally, you want to cut out the jargon that people may not understand. Just say it straight up, give them what they need to hear, and you are going to find your conversion increasing massively. That's a takeaway. That's a takeaway today. Just make sure you dumb it down so that you can amp it up. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Make sure you subscribe, put some comments below. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.